Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Just a quick video today. I've been working all day and I was excited at the news that we now have Splatter House for the MiSTer and the Analog Pocket. Now at work I took my Analog Pocket, I ran it on the Analog Pocket, and guys, you know what, it runs well. There's a few like graphical glitches, but on the whole it's very playable and it is a lot of fun. So a big shout out to Hotego and team for actually making that possible. And for the viewers of the channel that do have an Analog Pocket, I can actually confirm that if you were to run the updater would grab Splatter House plus the two alternative ROMs. So you get 3 different versions of the game, the main ROM and the 2 alternatives. Now bear in mind that there is a new beta.zip available on the latest Hotego Patreon post, so make sure you add that to the root of your micro SD card before you actually begin updating. But on the MiSTer it's simple. I mean, on the MiSTer as well, make sure the beta.zip is added to your games and main folder. So once you've done that, you can run update all on the MiSTer, it will grab it for you. Now just to talk a little bit about Splatter House. So Splatter House is on the Namco System 1 and I've actually done a video on the channel before which actually goes through all the games on this system. So Splatter House being the first one to come out, there's a whole bunch of good games on this system. Definitely check out that video. I'll leave a link to that in the description of the video. You can have a look at what games may be forthcoming. I'm pretty sure we'll get Pac-Mania because that's something Hotego and team have shown off. But just to go quickly, and I'll try and speak a little slower, especially when I'm reading out lists. I know I speak fast, but the games on the system are Baku Totso Kijute, also known as Baraduke 2. So I think we had a look at Baraduke 1 in yesterday's video on the Pac-Land hardware, so the sequel to that. Then we've got Barabo Man, Blast Off, Blazer, Dangerous Seed, Dragon Spirit, Face Off, Gallagher 88, which I know is a favourite of many. Then we've got Marchen Maze, also known as Alice in Wonderland, Pac-Mania. Then we've got Pistol, Demo Nobuken, Quest of Pistol. Then we've got Puzzle Club, Questar and Questar Special Edition, Rompers. And then we've got Suku Band Deluxe, also known as Boxy Boy. Then Splatter House, what you're seeing on screen now. Tank Force, World Court, World Stadium 89, World Stadium 90, and Yoke Duchi, also known as Shadowland. So this is a good system, and the fact that Hotego and team have released the first beta, hopefully in time or in the coming weeks we'll get some more releases. So Splatter House is something I played on the PC Engine. It's a game that I'm slightly familiar with, and don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a bad game, but it's not a game for me. Like I tried it even now, the arcade version. I mean, it's definitely fun, but I don't think it's something, at least at this moment in time, I have the ambition to play. Now I'm not downplaying the game, it's an excellent game for those that want to play it. I just never played it in the arcade. It was always a PC Engine game for me, and it was a game I was fascinated with as a kid because there was nothing else like it. You know, when we had that 8 and 16-bit graphics, we didn't have anything that looked violent like that. I know gaming today, we've got a whole bunch of like violent stuff that looks real. In fact, I remember playing like the Resident Evil 2 remake, and parts of that, some of the guts and the stuff that you see in there really it almost made me sick. I mean, there's some nasty stuff in it, but it's comical at best. Like some may say I shield my kids too much. I'm just protective of them. I don't let them play stuff like Grand Theft Auto or anything, but honestly the stuff in Splatter House, I wouldn't have any issues if I was playing it and they were kind of hanging around watching me. There's nothing, at least from the parts I've played, that I consider that bad. Now maybe later down the game that might change, but I've only like really done the first couple of levels, and yeah, it's acceptable. So it's just nice to see we've got a Namco System 1 game, and hopefully this will open the floodgate to additional games. Let me know your thoughts about this below. I'm especially interested if you played this game in particular in the arcade, because hey, you know what, it's Splatter House, it's glory, it's a special type of game. So that's really it, guys. It was just really a quick video to say Hotego and team have released Splatter House. We were kind of expecting it on Friday, and you know, Hotego was running into some issues with it, and honestly I kind of thought in the back of my head, are we gonna get it? You know, are we gonna get it on the 31st of October? And all of a sudden I see the Patreon post and we got it. So awesome work to Hotego and team. Like I always say, I'm not financially affiliated with Hotego, but I do really like his work, and I always say this, I think joining his Patreon to get these betas is excellent value. So check the link below, there'll be a link to his Patreon. And the other thing is I've actually got a Discord as well. If you guys want to join it, I'll leave a link to that in the description. You can get like a little sneak preview of the videos that I'll be working on. And if you just want to come and chat, I mean, the main reason I've done it is for Fightcade streaming, and when I'm streaming Fightcade, for us to have a chat. But getting back to the game a little bit, the main difficulty that Hotego had that he explained in previous post was the microcontroller MSU. Hotego actually assumed it was based on a different CPU, and then later found it was based on a newer model, which had new instructions, or he had to implement new instructions for this code. But it's nice to see Hotego tackled it. I think there's like 4 CPUs and 3 of them are working accurately, 1 is not, but it's good enough for rock and roll. But that's it guys, that's it for this video. I really do hope you enjoyed this content. Splatter House is excellent, check it out. I'll see you guys around anyway. Take care of yourself, take care of each other guys. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.